Hey y'all, Sean with Custom Offsets TV on YouTube. Got another one of these how-to NorCal mods for you. This one's gonna be a 2017, it's not a Chevy, it's not a Chevy, it's not a Chevy, beep. It's gonna be a NorCal mod on a 2017 GMC Sierra 1500 Denali. And we're gonna cut it up a little bit, so if you're faint of heart, you're gonna wanna not follow this one. Sweet sound effects. I like what you did.
I've been proud.
Okay, so for the NorCal mod, it's gonna be front and back. The setup we've got is gonna be a 6-inch BDS, and this is one of the first of its kind for the Magna rides. This is Denali with the Magna ride, and it's got the 6-inch BDS in there. Just finished it up, and it's got 20 by 12 negative 44 fuels and some 35-inch Toyo Open Country AT2 Extremes. These are 35 by 12 and a half. So with that 12 by negative 44 and a 12 and a half 35 on a GM product with square wheel wells, you are gonna have to remove all of this stuff. So we'll start at the front in case you're faint of heart, and then don't follow us to the back because that's where you're gonna lose it. To get started, you've got to take off the entire corner of the brand new bumper, which looks like, you know, so we cut that off, go and clean it up, clear coat it so that it doesn't have any corrosion issues. Then we take and continue that all the way down the valence. Otherwise it's gonna catch and rip all that stuff off or cut your tire really bad. I see a lot of guys do that before they realize how bad it really rubs. Then up front, you have to remove this entire piece. So this entire bracket is all bolted in there. That's gotta come out. And then what you're able to do is grab this whole liner here and see that tie strap right there and another one here. We're basically pulling that whole entire inner liner up to this crash bar you see right here. So that crash bar runs all along inside of there, and we're pulling this up onto that. So what that's doing is it's pulling this from being here all the way forward, so now you can clear the entire front end. This is where it gets interesting. Now back here, the first thing we had to do is remove this entire fender flare, then cut a humongous chunk of it off, and then go down underneath and start cutting, bending, twisting, grinding, banging with a really big hammer in order to end up getting this pinch weld and moving and manipulating the metal behind there, because you've got to create this big old pocket. If you see this huge pocket, this didn't used to be here. And this is exactly from the fender flare over where it used to rub. Now by removing all of that, you can push everything back, trim out your liner to kind of run with the body of the truck, because we try to keep as much liner as possible because that's going to keep any corrosion out of there. And now he will clear. Will this rub with a brand new tire in and out of a driveway? Most likely. But if you keep going, it's probably gonna even make us a little queasy. So this is it just barely rubs in and out of driveways mod. If you wanted to keep going, you can, but this is where we would stop, because any tire wear, and it's not gonna even rub on there anymore. And it's a $70,000 Denali, so we felt like enough was enough. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and let us know, but that is how you get 12 wides and 35s on a 6-inch lifted 2017 GMC Sierra 1500 Denali. Peace!